Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, I've got a fantastic collection. This is topper favorites. So all those cool little die-cut toppers with gold foiling on them, they've taken their most popular ones and they put it in this collection. It says here there's 32 sheets and you get 2 of each one, so there's 6 designs. Do a little math there. And you guys, this is a card that I made using one of the toppers, and this is going to be our giveaway for this episode. So stick around and I'll tell you how one lucky viewer can win this one to keep or share with a friend, and we've got a fantastic money saver, so come play with us. All right, let's take a look at these beautiful toppers, you guys. So gorgeous. You get 2 of each. Look at all that gold foiling. And I love that you'll have on the page enough. I think you could easily make 3 cards with what's on the page. You've got a focal here, and then a smaller one here, but then you've got all the little bits too. So that's amazing. So really the 2 sheets can easily make 6 cards. So let's look at this one. This is gorgeous. This one's called Cherished Moments. Beautiful, very elegant, kind of a Victorian look with silver. And this one I love. There's some masculine ones in here. This is great. So we've got the gold foiling with the dad, great for birthdays or Father's Day. And then we've got this one with the little birdhouses and the little bud vase for Easter. Easter wishes, so cute. And then this one is the one I used for the card I had in the opening, which, I mean, this is great for everybody, but I thought that the lion one was a really great masculine card, and I'll show you how I put that one together. And then we've got this one with, we've got cats and birds and moths, and I love the look of this one. It's kind of a mauve-y, gray, and also burgundy. Very beautiful. And we've got butterflies on this one, and teacups. This one's great for happy birthday. I make the most birthday cards out of all the cards I make, I think. And then gorgeous winter wishes. I love that. There's a little bit of snow coming down on these little, I think, irises and some other kind of a blossom here. I won't pretend to know what that is. And then we've got more birthday, which is cool. We've got like some men's shoes here. It looks like they're kind of dancing. And then we've got champagne, and it's really cool. Birthday. And then more birthday with beautiful flowers and the silver foiling. And the mouse on this one just cracks me up. He's so cute. Look, he's just draped across the mushroom and then like looking up at the flower pot, peeking over the cupcake, standing on top of the shoe. So sweet. And then this one would be beautiful for wedding cards, christening as well. And then the gorgeous pink roses. Just can't go wrong with a pink rose. And this one is awesome for get well soon, and there's also birthday on that one. And then I love this one with the bees. And this one has copper foiling, which I haven't seen much from Hunkydory, and I love it. Really beautiful happy birthday. And we've got this one with a beautiful peacock and another type of bird. Love that one. I love the blue foiling on this. And then we've got the trains, planes, and tractors and motorcycles. All right, beautiful. Okay, so let's take a look at this first card. I should mention too, Paulette said she was going to include envelopes with this. So that is really nice. So you're going to be using your own card bases with this, and then using the toppers and your own papers, but we will be giving you the envelopes with that. So I wanted to make sure you knew that. All right, so this one, you guys, I used this topper, and I also used the fantastic nested arches, and I used this largest nested arch, and then I just overlapped that one. Let me show you how I did this. Pull this out of here just to get that on the card. So first thing is I took my blank card. This is 5 by 6.5 inches, and I took some black suede paper. If you're not familiar with this, we have suede in lots of different colors, and it's fabric on this side, beautiful texture suede, and then on the back is paper, and it die cuts amazing. It's just so great. So I just went ahead and applied that with glue, any kind of adhesive, to the front of my card. And then I took the arch, I squared it up on these two sides, and then you just want to make sure that this side on the fold, that part of the die is extending over the fold, so it's going off the edge there. And that way it's not going to cut the fold. All right, and so that's how it looked when it was done. And then I took this beautiful die cut arch and glued that to the front. Now I found using some extra sticky tape worked great when applying these to the suede paper, because they are so textured that just regular glue can be a little tricky. So I went ahead and used extra sticky tape, and then this one I foam taped on there so it kind of lifted it. Then we've got the Just For You, and I'd added just a little knotted length of glimmer ribbon in that orange. And we're going to open that up. And then I just took this border right here and I folded it in half, and then I glued the fold right there in the ditch of that fold, and then just glued that over there. But before I glued that on, I should mention this arch right here is the arch that is between these two layers. It's this one right here. All right, and so I glued that down, then glued my border, and then I just glued this part right here, this extra little lion, and then this one, Have a Roaring Birthday. Foam taped that with a little bow right there. This was a quick card to make, and yeah, I think that one is great for anyone. I love that one. All right, so the next one, I used the B one. I just immediately, when I saw this one, I was like, making a card. So for the paper, you guys, I used the same size card, 5 by 6.5 inches, but I used scraps of paper actually that I had from the Be Happy paper pack, okay? So I had some scraps of that. So I took the honeycomb and I glued that across the top, and then I had some of this little stripe paper. I glued that across the bottom. And then I used, to bring out that copper jewel border dazzle stickers, and these are the mirror finish. And I just I adhered one across the top, one across the bottom, and then I trimmed that even with the card, and then I had a little bit extra. So I just took that extra scrap of dazzle border and then I put it right here and right here, because we're going to cover that with this, so, you know, why use another strip? So this piece right here, this is that outside border piece. Okay, that's going to get glued right there, and I've got to grab my glue. Let's see. All right. So I've got my Cosmic Shimmer Specialist Acrylic Glue. Just going to put some dots of glue on this. We don't need a lot. And that's going to get right there. Center that. All right, so then on this one, I took some foam tape. I don't want any on this side. That's going to get right there, because I'm going to do a little closure, and I want that, a little wraparound closure, I want that to be free of tape. I'm going to leave that right there. Okay, we're going to put that centered there. And then what I did is I took this little border right here, and I just matted it on a little scrap of that honeycomb paper, just glued that right there. Then on one side of this, I put some of the extra sticky tape, and I used the 1/4 inch size. And then this side doesn't have any on it. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this side, I'm going to tuck it right in there. Oops. Tuck it right there. I'm going to turn my card. I'm going to tuck that. I tucked it so it like goes all the way over till it hits that foam tape. And then I'm just going to fold that right there. And remember, I had the extra sticky tape on it. All right, so now I've got a closure that you just pull open just like that. And then you can open your card. I thought that was kind of cool. So let's put that back in there. You can even cut it a little shorter if you want to. That might be a little long. All right, and then I have a little greeting that says Happy Birthday. And I put a little bit of foam tape on that as well. And we're just going to put that right at the base here. I love the mushrooms on this one. And then I used my brown ribbon because it has this really cool ribbon that's it's brown, but it's got a little bit of a copper feel to it. It's just got a little different color, and I'm just gonna put that right there with a Zot. And then that's the card front. And then on the inside, let's open this up. Okay, I used this one right here, and I also used that middle frame again that's right here. I used that around it, and then I used those copper border dazzles here and here. I used little excess from the border that I had here, and I just glued a piece here and a piece here because it was really short, and then I just foam taped this one over the top of it because there's a gap in between. And we're just going to go ahead. I think I'm going to cut this one a little bit smaller because I got a little carried away with how long it was. There we go. And that just tucks right in there. That one's good to go. All right. Take a look at the next one. All right. So for this one, I'm going to use this dad one, which I think is so cool. So for this one, you guys, this is a 5 by 6.5 inch card. And we've got this going on the front of the card right here. And to me, it's a little bit like a shirt, okay? But not really. But what I did was I took my card, here we go, fold is right here, and I just took a pencil and a ruler and I just drew a line from here to here, right? And now I can either take scissors and I can cut that, or I can take my paper trimmer. I'm gonna use the trimmer. And we're going to do this before we cover it with paper. Just lining this up. Oh, I need to change my blade. All right, and then we're just gonna go right on that line. All right, so it was like this, okay? And now we can just turn that over. So we have 2 triangles like this, and you're gonna cover each one of those with paper, and I used the brown plaid from Joyful Christmas because I think this is such a great collection of plaids. It takes you right through the holidays into winter. And first I covered the back here with the red plaid, and then I covered each one of the flaps with brown, and then I glued this one right here and this one right here, and then I actually glued them to the card front. Okay, so this is all one solid piece right here. It works out really nicely. I love that. And then we've got the little dad, and we've got these 2 little tags right here. And then we've got this one right here. And then I added some little red jewel dazzle, border dazzles to the top and the bottom, and a little bit of red ribbon. And there we go. Okay, the last one I've got for you is a really pretty one. We're going to be using this rose paper and some circle dies. There we go. And I'm going to be using this one right here. And I'm also going to be using some Diamond Sparkles Purple Lavender. This is glitter cardstock from Hunkydory. I'm going to be using a sheet of this. So all my pieces are kind of everywhere. All right. So what I did with this one is I took the largest circle die. Let's see, do I have these? Yeah, the largest circle die, or maybe it was the second to the largest. Let's look. Nope, it was the largest. All right, and you're gonna put that over your card with the fold right here at the top, and you're just gonna overlap that, and we want it to go off the edge, and then run it through your die cutting machine, and then you're gonna get this. And then you just open this up, and then we're gonna take the top of this, you just fold it right here, and we're gonna fold that really nicely, and we're making an easel card with that. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take the same size cutting die, and we're cutting that from that glitter paper, and we're going to glue that just to the bottom of the fold, like that. We don't want to glue it up here. Take our paper, and we're going to glue it, put some dots of glue, all we need. And I'm going to line those edges. Just like that. Okay, and we're going to close it. There we go. All right, so then I went ahead and punched these out, but I punched them out as a group like this. And then I turned that over and I put foam tape over the areas that are die cut so they'll all stick together. I don't want them separating. There we go. Find the bottom stem right there. We're going to put that right on the center. So this is going to pop up like that. And it's going to open like this, and what a nice presentation, but you do need something to prop it up right there to keep it standing. So we've got a couple of things. We've got this beautiful butterfly border right here, and I put some foam tape on that one. I forgot to grab it. We do have a fantastic deal on a giant roll of foam tape. We're kind of known for it, and it is 150 feet or 50 yards of foam tape for about 20 bucks. All right, so then we're going to put this border right about there, and we're just going to put it right across. I left a little extra on the ends because I'm going to take my little scissors and I'm just going to trim that from the back so that it matches that curve. There we go. And see, that's just going to stand up so, oops, stand up so nicely like that. But we can also put one of these cute little butterfly die cuts right there. And then we've also got this one. It says "Get Well Soon," or you could choose the birthday wishes. And we're just going to overlap that right there. And then from that same glitter ribbon pack, just a really nice one to have since it has all the rainbows, we're going to put a little bow, and I'm just going to zot that right there. If you're not familiar with zots, they're just little adhesive dots, and they're really great for quick glue. There we go. All right, you guys, so we have a fantastic money saver on this collection. I think you'll agree it's a really comprehensive collection. It's got such nice you know, birthday cards and get well cards and masculine and feminine. I think it's just a little something for everybody. This is our giveaway card, and how that works, if you hop over to our, if you're watching us on our Paper Wishes webisode channel, if you hop over to our Paper Wishes YouTube channel, and the link for that is right there where it says YouTube, then we would like you to like, comment, and subscribe, and then you'll be entered in to win this card. One lucky winner will win it, and we will reply to your comment, and we will say, hey, and use your username. You're the winner, and we will give you instructions about how to contact us at customer service. So we do that a couple of times. We post that on your reply and also on our community tab, and you can see that on the Paper Wishes YouTube homepage. There are full instructions on how to participate in this contest. At the end of this video, there's a little end screen, and you can read that as well. Don't forget to just go ahead and hit pause, and you can read it at your leisure. Thanks for joining me today, everybody. Don't forget about our money saver. It's right over there, and I'll see you in the next one.